Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, travel, home decor, and even the occasional dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. That way I'll find out whenever I post new videos, which is usually at least once a day, whenever I announce giveaways and whenever I go live. As always, if you're already subscribed, thank you again so much for being here and welcome back. Remember to be on the lookout for some secret passwords. Today I have a brand new box to the channel to share with you. It is called I Smell Books, and I think it's so cute that it came in this simple brown box with the reading glasses and that typewriter font. This is the September Classic box, which was sent to me for review. She has two different boxes. There is the young adult box, which is $30.99 per month plus tax and shipping. I think the shipping is about $12. And then this box, the Classics box, is $41.99 plus tax and shipping. There's all kinds of things though on that website, so you definitely want to check it out. You can do one-time boxes, there's pins, there's all kinds of fun bookish items. If you use the code Noelle10, you can save 10%, but let's go ahead and dive into this one because like I said, I think this was the September box. I don't read a lot of young adult fiction, so we just figured that this was probably the better box for me to share with you guys, and probably a book selection that maybe I've read because it's a classic, but maybe not, so you never know. Tons of shred in here, so like I can't see anything at all, so I'm just gonna get that out of the way. Now she doesn't do a product card right now just because things have been so crazy with the supply chain. I think she's always trying to make sure that she actually gets all of the items in for the box, so we're just gonna have to wing it and see what we've got in here, but there are quite a few little items, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out, but I'm gonna search for the book at the bottom of the box, which is usually where the books are hiding in book boxes, so that we can kind of understand the selections of items that go along with. So I'm almost there. All right, so finally, I have pulled it out. All right, so this is kind of a classic, and it's definitely a book that I have read a few times in my life. So it is The Amazing Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. So this is a really cool edition, you guys. I love like the classic styling of it. It's kind of a paperback and kind of a hardback, so it definitely has like a harder cover. It's got that look of like a leather-bound book, but it is kind of soft, right? So you can see that it's still thin, but I think that's really pretty. It almost has like a suede texture on it. So let me know in the comments below if you are a Wuthering Heights fan or if you've just seen like all the different movie variations there are. So there's just a quote in the back. It says, "Be with me always, take any form, drive me mad. Only do not leave me in this abyss where I cannot find you. Oh God, it is unutterable. I cannot live without my life. I cannot live without my soul." So dramatic, Emily. All right, so pretty cool. I'll have to reread this. It has been a while since I have read it, but it is definitely one that I've read several times, and it's definitely kind of an iconic book in terms of giving us those characters that we reference, like, even in pop culture. So I'm gonna put this off to this side. I'm just trying to remember some of the sections of it. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Let me know, like I said, in the comments below, maybe what your favorite classic is, or if you have a favorite like a Bronte sister or what have you. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the items. So here, for example, is speaking of pop culture, here's like a postcard, but it's a movie poster from one of the old ones. So it says, "I am Heathcliff. I married a woman I loathe to spite the one woman I love." So dramatic. I love it. So this is what that postcard or that poster looks like. That's kind of a fun thing. You could use that as your bookmark. So it says, "Samuel Goldwyn, Hollywood's premier showman, creates the season's outstanding screen drama, a truly great picture adapted by Ben Hecht and Charles MacArthur from the powerful novel by Emily Bronte." So Samuel Goldwyn presents Wuthering Heights with Merle Oberon, Laurence Olivier, and David Niven. So all right, gotta look that up in the movie vault and maybe watch that as my review. And then here is a nice little sketch portrait. I'm assuming this is of Emily. And then let me see what else we've got. We have got, ooh, some fancy little socks. I'm not really sure what this has to do with the book, but they're very like, they remind me of some socks that I got in a French subscription because they have that very chic like sheer top to them. So they almost look like nylons. These actually look very cute in like sandals if you can pull that off. I generally am not like that dressed up where I wear like little footy socks, but they're very, very fancy. but it's a really pretty color, very like springy though. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, I love this. So this is really cool. So it's just like a library envelope. One of my little stickers got bent, so let me move that. So it's stamped with I Smell Books, but you can put this inside of your book, and then you can actually like stamp it if you like lend your books out, if you have one of those little libraries. That is so, so cute. I have like one of those library kits, and I honestly haven't done a lot with it. And then inside she tucked some little like stickers with different like roses and briars and wreaths and stuff. So fun little little add-ons here. So you wouldn't want to stick those in the actual book, but you could definitely put them and decorate your little little card holder here. I think that is super duper sweet. Ooh, we have like a ship's wheel. I like the ship's wheel with the flowers on it. So we got like 5 of those little stickers. So let me put that off to the side. Now I said you could use that cute postcard as your bookmark, but they actually sent us a fancy bookmark as well. So let me go ahead and open this up. It even has Emily Bronte written on it, so I'm wondering what that has to do with it. Oh, so it's one of those cool book hooks, you guys, which I actually got one that was like Alice in Wonderland themed from Breathe Curation. So we have this like nice little Emily Bronte like silhouette with nice pretty silky tassel, if that's your style. A nice simple bookmark to go along with. And then we got one of the fancy like book hooks. Now this one has pretty thick, this feather here, so I don't know that I would want to put that inside of my book actually, because I think it would actually leave an imprint on the pages because it is so gosh darn thick. But look how pretty this is. Right? That's really, really pretty. It does look nice though hanging out of a book, but I probably would use that for something else. So if you guys have an idea of what else I could use this really pretty dragonfly book hook for, it's just because I would want something to be a little bit flatter than this feather here. Wow, that is really stunning. I love the green beads on there. Cool. All right, what else? We got a couple more items. This one came in a little bag. What is this? So it's got like a little dress form on it. Cute. This would be cute if you had a little like sewing kit. You could put that inside of this little pouch. It's got a little leather pull tab on the zipper. It's like got little French stripes there. Just a little piece of foam inside to give it some shape. Stripes on the inside so you can put something in there like coins, change, needles, thread, I don't know, but it does seem like it's supposed to be for like a sewing kit, doesn't it, with that little dress form on there. Let me know if you guys know how to sew. It's like one of those skills that we didn't have home ec in my school, and I really wish I could do more than sew buttons and like darn socks, but I can't. I usually take everything to the tailor, and I love my tailor. So all right, we got another little item that actually says Wuthering Heights, a novel on the backer card. It's a pretty bobby pin. That's cute. It says so it's just got the backing card. It says Wuthering Heights, but it looks like a hand-painted little, or maybe it's not hand-painted. It's just got a like rose sticker on this little rounded like cabochon like little button basically that goes onto this bobby pin. I don't use bobby pins a lot, but sometimes when I do my hair up, like sometimes I'll do like a braided crown. Sometimes when I do a bun, I'll put like a bobby pin in there for like decoration, but this is really pretty. I could imagine someone really pulling this off quite nicely, not necessarily me, because then, you know, all you're gonna see once you hide that bobby pin part is that little button just kind of like tucking your hair back. But my hair is so thin that anything that has any weight like this just kind of tends to pull down, so I have to have like an updo already and then just use this as decoration versus an actual like adhering tool for my hair. So let me know if you have luck with bobby pins. And then finally, we got one last item, which it's probably available also in their like pin shop that they have, which I think is kind of fun. You guys know I collect Disney pins. I'm very like specific about what kinds I collect, but this is kind of cool. Maybe I'll have to start collecting book pins too. Wow, so it's by I Smell Books, and it's like under I Smell Books it says open, sniff, read, repeat. It's so true. Books, especially older books, have such a cool smell to them. Like I love going into old libraries or like old like book collector places and just like smelling the books. I know that's weird. Like there used to be some really old books in my school library before they built a new library, and like I loved them because they actually had like bookworm holes in some of them, which is terrible that those books had gotten destroyed, but it just like felt so interesting to look at these old books and know that people long gone had read the same pages. Anyway, geeking out about books, excuse me. So this is a really pretty Wuthering Heights pin. So I could kind of add this. I do have like a fun pin now from Little Women that I got in another classics book subscription. So it's really pretty with the gold outline, and it just says the Wuthering Heights, like no quote or anything. I kind of like that. I guess you could have a classics pin collection. Let me know what you guys do with your pins. So I have a pin board for my Disney pins, but I might have to start like an overflow board because I have such cool pins for different things, not just all books, but like just different fun, beautiful pins. I feel like we need to have a pin renaissance and start wearing pins again. Although these kinds of pins, this one is so hefty that it actually has two prongs to it. They kind of destroy your clothes, so I think they're more appropriate for like an actual like cork board. All right, so let's just go over everything that we got. I'm pretty excited about this edition. I actually don't know if I have a copy of this. I think I might have like a very worn paperback version of it, and the first time I read it, I think I read it out of a library, but this is a really nice edition. So we got our book itself. We got a little paper bookmark that you can keep in there. We got a little bit of a fancier bookmark that I feel like is more like shelf decoration just because it's a little bit thick. We got these, speaking of the opposite of thick, we got these very thin, dainty little socks. We got our postcard etching or drawing of Emily Bronte. We got, this is like my favorite because I love old classic like movie posters. We got this little library card to tuck inside of the book if you do have a library where you lend it out to folks. We got this little pouch with the dress form on it. You could probably keep your pins or your bobby pins in there, little hair accessories. We also got like a handful of fun little very like, you know, of that era sort of look, lots of roses and briars and thorny things. And then finally, speaking of thorny things, we got this very pretty enamel pin. So you guys let me know in the comments below what you thought about this I Smell Books classic book box. And if you enjoyed this video, if you'd like to see this subscription again, please let me know with a thumbs up. And I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing. But before you go, I wanted to make sure you watched all the way through. Here is a secret password for you. So very simple. The secret password is going to be books. See you guys very, very soon.